Hello, my name is Nienke and thank you for spending some crafty time with me. So we are going to jump in with Hello Spring, the February 2025 kit. It's been on the pile. I haven't been making videos for a while or uploading for a while. I know it's just been busy, family stuff going on. So I'm going to start here, and then the months of paper pumpkin I missed, I'll just make up as I go along. I'm currently waiting for my March kit, which I'm very excited about. There's a lot of changes coming. Paper pumpkin was the first one, changed over to this new to the Stampin' Up website, so that all good things. So what do we have? We have some linen thread. It looks lighter than our normal, it's probably natural thread. I just want to make some space on my desk. Like you see, I opened it. That's about all I did with my last 6 since December or October. When was the last video I posted? I can't even remember which was the last paper pumpkin kit I did. I don't. So we're just gonna go on. I have an entire stack of paper pumpkin boxes right there. I'm sort of scared they're gonna come tumbling down. It's fine. Sometimes we just need to take a step back, relax, and then get back into it. Linen thread. We have tear and tape. This is quite a nice roll. Usually it's less, so this is a nice roll of tear and tape we got right there. Beautiful stamps. I love these. We'll get into that now. We have petunia pop. I don't have petunia pop, so I'm excited for this. This is a new color to me. It's a in color that will still be sticking around for a year, I think. And then envelopes seem to look all the same. They're a bit different. They're like the side, they go in the side like this, not your normal top fold, and then they are printed all the way down. So that is fun. I love this paper. So there we go. That's the envelopes. Here we have our stamp set. Sending love. Hello Spring for you. I like that little button. Stamp. To a wonderful friend. And then chives go with this. And thanks for helping me grow. Oh, happy Easter. And there's a nice texture stamp right there. And then these little blossoms go on the chives. So there is that. Let's put the stamp set right there. Here is our sneak peek of how to use the cards as intended. We will be making each of these 3. Well, wonder if that card base is printed all the way. Let's see. There's that. We will be using this. Oh, it is. Here we go. So we will be cutting this in half and making 2. I will be doing that. So we have 3 of these. I love this. This is so pretty. And we have some die cuts. This is the other one. Okay, so all of them are printed all the way through. More die cuts. This is the other one. That's that nice texture, and it goes with our stamp. Does the same sort of thing. What's the colors? Let's look at colors. Basic beige, bubble bath, lemon lime twist, lost lagoon, old olive, petunia pop, and bronze. Oh, the bronze. Okay, here is our die cuts. 2 of these, 3, and 1 of this. Oh, I like it so much. It's so pretty. There's a stamp set and dies, I think, that coordinate with this set. I don't remember what it's called right now, but we will see. Okay, let's grab our pieces. So on your instructions, you will see what you will need for each card. So we're just going to pop out all of this. I will definitely be making alternatives with this. Whether I will do that now or in 6 months or a year, I don't know. We'll just see, but they'll be made eventually. And whether I post them in a week, a month, a year, or whatever, or not, we'll see. Just do whatever works for you. Okay. this is for another card, so those go together. See, so with this sample they put all of these beautiful little die cuts on one thing, where I will definitely be putting them on separate cards to get more out of them. Be careful when you pop these out. Don't pull like this, because that will tear your card. Like if you do that, push up onto your little die cut, and then I like to pull away when we get to like a very delicate bit like this. Just pull it away. Okay, we're not going to do the rest of these right now, so they can go back in the box. Let me just get my box ready. So that goes in the box. All of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, go together. This goes with this. That is all we need for this one. Let's grab the other ones. We need, this goes here, this goes there. The shorter one of the two goes with this one, and the bigger one goes with that one. And is that all the die cuts we have? Yep. Where is my trimmer? Oh, it's buried. Hold on. I thought I cleaned my room. Well, I did. I did clean my room. And then I crafted for 20 minutes. And then it looks like something exploded again. Okay, we're gonna cut all of these right down the middle, like we always do. So it's going to be 4 1/4. I like to, because it has that little groove, I just go and put the groove of the score line, this little groove of the score line, right into the groove of the paper trimmer, and then it cuts it exactly in half. So I'm going to use one of these. These go back in the box. I'm going to use one of these, and one of these. Okay. And now we need some, I don't have basic, what is it? Basic whatever. Ah, it went right out of my mind. Basic beige. I don't have basic beige, but that would have been a nice color for this. But we can go with what's the blue? Is this Lost Lagoon? The lighter color too. Okay, lemon lime twist. Pretty sure there's a darker color in there too. That looks way too muted for lemon lime twist, to tell you the truth. Old olive. There we go. Got it. Okay, old olive. I don't know what the blue is. We're probably gonna go with balmy, and the copper here looks a lot like, what is this? That'll work. What is this? What's the brown? The new brown. Copper clay. That's the ink color, right? No, it's not copper clay. Pebble path. Ooh. See, you don't craft for 3 months and then you just forget everything's this. What is that? What is this? Interesting. Okay, this one. Oh, this is soft suede. Isn't that a blast from the past? That's what that was. Okay, blast from the past. This is, I need my cheat sheet. Hold on. We found it. Cheat sheet. Pecan pie. thank you. Okay. Pecan pie. That's what you were using for pecan pie card base to mount that card front. See, that looks very nice. Lost Lagoon. Okay, Lost Lagoon for that one. And Mossy Meadows to yellow. Old Olive also feels too yellow. Why? Garden green. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's the cheat sheet. Let's look at, so where's the Lost Lagoon? Here's the Lost Lagoon. So Lost Lagoon, yeah. Let's quickly grab them. Yeah, Balmy, Pool Party. Balmy, I feel it's going to be too blue. Pool Party. Lost Lagoon. Still the best one. Okay, so you're getting a, let's craft as you go here. Balmy is too bright, so it's going to be Lost Lagoon. That one, and let's see. Ooh, Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz. Here's another blast from the past. It's pretty with it. It's very pretty. It's a bit light, but it's very pretty. But you probably don't have Pear Pizzazz anymore. It's my favorite. Still my favorite green of all time. Pear Pizzazz. What do we have? Garden green. Pretty. It's too cool. It's too blue. But it will work. If that's what you have, use it. It'll be fine. Just because I'm spoiled for options. It's close enough. Close enough. Let's just check Mossy Meadow for 1 minute. Mossy Meadow for 1 minute. Okay, it's gonna be Old Olive. Okay, so there we have determined. According to me, you may like something else, and that is absolutely fine. According to me, this is what we're going to do. Those two is going together. Those two are going together. Those two are going together. Oh, I need to see which die cuts go with what. Where were we? Not there. Here. Okay, so those get 1, 2, 3. And oh, hold on. I missed the little pink one. Were you yelling at me? Where did I miss the little yellow pink one? The little, oh, here. Look, it's right there. Okay, got it. Oh no. I dropped a piece. There we go. Upside down. And this one. And this one. And this. And this. And these. Doot, doot, doot. And these. Here we go. Now, I look at the front. I'm definitely going to leave that one like that because it's pretty. I'm gonna make those ones all as is. These ones, I'm gonna make all 3 of them exactly as just shown. I'm just thinking about alternatives. I'm gonna put all of those 3 when I make my alternatives. So I'll just use 1 per sheet, and this one's same, 1 per card. Okay, let's see. Let me make you each of these as they are intended. Where is my front and I just usually check if there's a little space because I pre-cut and pre-fold all the colors, and then I put it in a little box right next to me so that when I want to quickly use it, like now, I don't need to go through my packs and packs of paper and find them and, you know, cut them, score them, fold them. So I just take some time. I feel it helps with time management and just, woo, hello. Yeah, that's what happens if you don't craft for ever. It's just squeezing out. Goodness gracious, hold on. Ooh, that's gonna be That's going to be fun. Okay, I had to do that very quick. This is what we're going with. Okay, we're just going to go with it. Just going to go with it. I think it's the air pressure that changed. Actually waiting for a storm to hit. By the time you see this, I think it will be all over and done with now, because I have those big globs of glue. I'm just going to take my bone folder and squish it, because if you leave those big globs there, it has a tendency to like wet your paper and make it all funny. So I just like to there we go. Okay, we have our first card front done, and we need to we're going to stamp our little flowers on here. That is cute. That is cute. Let me get a piece of scrap and my foam sheet and a clear block, and a cute little bloom. Does it matter which way goes which way? Probably not. I just like to stamp off a couple of times if there are any oils still left from the manufacturing process. I'm looking for my scissors. Scissors. I'll have to use these, which I don't want to use because these are my keeping for ribbon. See, now I take my ribbon scissors and cut paper. Oh, jeez. Anyway, don't know where the other ones are. Oh, that was my finger almost. Okay, let's see if that worked. Ooh, like a charm, because it's sharp scissors. Would be nice if we can keep them that way, right? I wanted to. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so petunia pop. Definitely going to stain the stamp. That's fine. Oh, I really wanted to go and... Oh, I have to wet my chamois. I'll be right back. Okay, I have a nice rinsed out chamois. That helps. Okay. So we have that, and we have our little chives, and we will be adding one right there. And so in the instructions they're saying to leave a little gap there. I don't know which will be. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, that was a little bit a lot ink. It's fine. Okay. Oh, and we're gonna stamp our greeting on here. Grab another block. How long? Which one is this? Thanks for helping me grow. What else do we have? To a wonderful friend. Sending love. Sending love is always a winner. To a wonderful friend. Hello spring I like, but I don't like it on this thing. I'm thinking sending love is also nice, but let's do to a wonderful friend. So you don't have to always stamp the greeting that is suggested. You can stamp whichever one you want. Plus you can stamp a greeting. You can stamp a greeting from a previous paper pumpkin kit. You just decide what type of cards you need right now and use that. I don't think that I would really use a card that says thank you for helping me grow. It's not something I need right now or have a use to send right now, if that makes sense. Plus I sell my cards, so that's not a sentiment that I feel would really sell that much. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think to a wonderful friend, I can use that for anything. I can use that for birthday, I can use that for thank you, I can use that for anything. That's a lot. And then you just put your message on the inside. So I think to a wonderful friend definitely has way more uses than thank you for helping me grow. Not that it's a, I feel like we have a couple of those sentiments over the last couple of, I want to say years. I mean, everything circles back eventually, right? Ooh, this one is pulling. Now I'm trying to center it quickly, and I don't want to stamp it uphill or downhill or, you know, whatever. There we go. Just gonna go for it. And then I think I've said this, repeated this multiple times. These colored cardstock, even these normal paper pumpkin colors, cardstock, it's been printed on, so there's a little layer already. It's going to take longer to absorb into the paper than it would with the basic white that doesn't have like a covering. That's cute. I like it. So just give it a couple of seconds more than what you think to have the ink absorb into the paper, because you can get a lighter image if you just stamp down and lift up. The paper hasn't absorbed the ink yet, so just give it a minute and you will get a clearer, stronger, darker sentiment. Okay, so we have that. Now, because I want to make alternatives with this, I'm going to not adhere this very tightly to this card front, so that if I want to take it off, I can take it off. So I'm going to use, instead of the tear and tape that they suggest, I'm going to use my Bag O tiny glue dots. Okay, so all the tiny glue dots I get from kits or from paper pumpkins, I just put in a little bag and I use them. I use them to make like non-adhesive embellishments have adhesive. Like let's say you have, what do I have lying here? These are little punch outs just from tags or a kit or something, and if I want to use these as little embellishments, I just use a sticky and I put it there, and I have adhesive on my little sequins. Even if you have the loose sequins or the little bees or things, I just use these for that. Where's my take your pick tool? And I use my take your pick tool all the time for this too. Okay, I'm just going to add 4 little glue dots, and in that, and I'm not going to burnish them very tightly, so that if I want to take them off, I can take them off. If I decide to leave the card this way, it won't fall off. It will just be that way as well. So this is what I'm going to do. So if you want to see if it's something you have in your head will work, or you want to reposition stuff, use a tiny little one of these glue dots. They're not super sticky that you won't be able to tear them off without damaging your card front. Use them, put it, like lay it out the way you want, and then they're sort of stuck together, and then you add your real adhesive when you have your layout all done. Okay, so this is sort of quite close to the edge, and I'm just going to lightly put that on there. It's going to keep it there, but I can easily take it off. So that's the first one, and then we use this one over this side. I'm not going to put a adhesive here because I don't want to accidentally damage that, but like I said, with the little glue dots, it should be, not should, it will absolutely be fine. But I'm just going to do this. Put 3 on here. Oh. See if we have this straight, not, there we go, something like that. And then we are to pop this one up with dimensionals. I'm just going to put little adhesive dots at the bottom to keep it there. I will, if I decide this is how I want to keep the card, I will take it off and pop it up. So when I do this first little like look with you guys, I'm also sort of getting familiar with the kit, right? I am seeing what I like, what elements I like, how they put it together, and then it'll give me a better idea of what I like in the design and what I want to change. So I like doing the first set with you guys like this, and then decide what I want to change or what I want to do. This, okay, so we're going to put this to still show the mint. Why do I feel like it's covering a lot of that? Doesn't need to be closer to the side. So see, now I have this here and I feel like the basil is totally covered. So let's see. I'm just going to slowly pull away. See, it just pops off. That one I'm going to leave. I feel like that's at a good spot. Don't pull straight up. Just pull sort of away to the top. Okay. See how easy it is to take off and reposition. They're showing that that should be like overlapping more, but I don't know. Let's do that. And then that's not going to overlap more than that. Ooh! There it goes. So my chive's name is being covered. Well, that's fine. I want to move this over a little bit so that when I put this on, I feel like there's more of this showing. What I may end up doing, because I use the shorter sentiment, I can even cut off a piece of that and have it like that. But for now, let's just do that. It is our first one. They want this popped up. If I decide what I want to do with it, we will do it. For now, I'm just going to add a little glue dot. And they want us to add a piece of this, which I really like. They're saying 12 inches. What I like to do is just grab a little piece of this. I'm not going to push that down hard because I don't want that to stick to my project, but I do that, and then to go this way. So we have our little end going there. You can decide how long you want your end now, and then we can make a little loop and a little loop and the end. Let's see. If it is curling up of you, just run your nail down the side. Oh. It wants to curl that way, so fine. Curl that way. There we go. And this one that way, like so, and then about there. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's nice. I like it. My loops may be a little bit big, but that's fine. Just want it to be a little bit more like that. There we go. And then we take off these little backings. Another little trick, if you don't want your adhesive to be too strong, I just like stick it on my hand or on my finger for a little bit, and then that piece of tear and tape won't be as sticky. Here. Okay, we're going to put that right there. Remember that we want to pop this up on dimensionals if this is how we're going to leave our card. I don't see, did we see any bling? Nope. So only the linen. If you wonder about what is included, you can always use this little image at the back, and I don't see any embellishments. Okay, so that is the first card. I will also be thinking about what I want to add as an embellishment to this. So there is the one. I changed this sentiment up. Okay, let's do the next one. What's that beautiful green one? Love it. And we're using the old olive. I'm just checking. I think I'm going to make this front, that the back. That's upside down. Now it needs to close. Open that way. Okay. Let's see. I have the wrong way. Hold on. This way. What's bugging me is nothing. Oh, nothing's bugging me. Okay, let's see if we're going to have a glue explosion again. It should stop some other time if we just go fast. I'm not pressing at all. The glue is literally just running out of the tip. Okay, this is the right way up. This is the right way up. So we're going this way. I like to, if you're doing the whole card front, just tap it. And then because we had a glue explosion, I'm just going to smooth it out with my bone folder, and I want to go from the outside in so that if I have a glue glob right here on the edge, it doesn't, you don't push it out of your card and everything's sticky. You want to push it into the middle of the card. Okay, so all glue globs are taken care of, I feel like. There we go. So there's our card front. Ooh, it's so pretty. That is a good color. It works well. The old olive. Okie dokie. What are we doing? We're doing To a Wonderful Friend. Woohoo, we already have that out, so that's great. On our little label, and it's going to go right to the edge, which means if we're not going to use the whole thing, we're Sending Love and Hello Spring. What's the other one? Hello Spring. Sending Love feels too small. Hello Spring will work, definitely. Going to put Hello Spring on the little. Ooh, Happy Easter. We have Happy. Feels like the Happy Easter sort of disappears. Okay. Happy Easter. What does that one look like? I like Hello Spring for this one. So that one will be definitely Hello Spring. Do we want to make this one Hello Spring too? No. Okay. I'm going to stick with To a Wonderful Friend. There we go. Decision made. Decision made. Just make the decision. I could look for another. I could look for another stamp, like a happy birthday. That could work. Or yeah, usually happy birthday. This I think would be nice. This one specifically, that has no flowers and stuff. These would, with the herbs, would probably make a very good sympathy card too. Do you think? Because it's pretty and muted. So you could say thinking of you. Or with sympathy, that could all be good sentiments for this card. Let me just go with this for now. I can put something else on my alternative. I'll go and dig for some other. Where's the glue dots? Where's the little glue dots? I just had them. They were right here. I really don't know how things just... Did I put them away? I don't think... Oh, there they are. On my... They were camouflaging on my stamp set. Shoo. Okay, we're going to do 4 little glue dots. Just for ease of tearing apart if I want to change anything. So we're going to start with this. It doesn't look like there's any other stamping right now. Always check that your card is opening the right way. Ask me how I know. And that you're stamping your envelopes the right way up. Ask me how I know. Okay. There we go. And then we are putting this one here. This one here. This is thyme, right? Basil, mint, and what's this one? Should know these things. Okay, that's going there. That's going there. This goes here, like so. Yep, so I'm just going to put a tiny little 2 glue dots on this one. Did I tell you about the ink colors? The new ones, the 2025, 2027 ones that was just released on stage. So the new annual catalog, I think will be available, is it Tuesday on the 18th? I had the 17th in my head, which is Monday. But if I remember correctly, Stampin' Up! Always launches or reveals on Tuesdays, I think. So I don't know why I have the 17th in my head. It's probably the 18th. That we can see the demonstrators can see the new annual catalog PDF. And then the thing, lots of things are changing. One of the biggest thing is the host codes are going away. The rewards are changing, so there will be more details later. But as far as I understand, you used to have to buy an order of $150, right, to qualify for rewards. Then you would get a tier of amount of awards, like going up 12 or 15. Now it will be for every $20. So a purchase of $20 or more will earn you 10% of host rewards. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm thinking of positioning and trying to speak at the same time, which is apparently difficult today. So you would receive for any order of $20 or more, you will receive 10% in rewards. So how it used to work is you would receive your reward and you would immediately be able to spend your reward. So you would, before you check out, you would add your however much percentage of rewards to your cart and you will redeem it and you're done. Now it will be applied to your next purchase. If I have something wrong, just holler in the comments, because I'm trying to figure this out with the rest of the how many million Stampin' Up! People. It will be allocated to your next order. So it will work like all the stores, right? You buy and all the rewards programs. You buy and you get a certain amount of points or cash back or whatever. So your reward, that's the wrong way around, because I'm yapping. There we go. Just fix that quickly. So that's how I have it. Let me know if that's how you have it. But like I said, there's probably going to be way more info coming out before the catalog launches, because I think this is all taking place or being activated the April something, 15th or 11th or something is when all of this will happen. Is it April, or may it be actually when the catalog launches? I don't know. Anyway, let me know if you... Okay, so they say to put it like that. I actually like it that way better, so it comes into this little area here. Just gonna go with that. So that's the one thing. So when you make your first order on this new system, you won't get any rewards, but then you probably will get an email saying, yeah, you made an order, you just completed an order for so much, which means you have this much rewards to spend on your new order, on your next order. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. And then so with your next order, you will be able to redeem your previous order's rewards, and then you will be like rewarded new points. Okay, there we go. Why does this look totally not straight? Anyway, there we go. That is the next one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take this apart and use these elements differently. It's a pretty card. If you want to do it this way, do it that way. There's that one. Let's do the last one. And I'm also sure that you will be... Obviously, your rewards will be taken off from your order first, so you won't be getting rewards on rewards, if that makes sense. So if you have a $20 order and you have $5 rewards from the previous order, your current order will only be $15, which means you won't get rewards. So you'll have to do at least a $25 order to use your rewards and get rewards on, if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense and if you understand that and if I'm correct. So that's rewards. Host codes are going away. Card stock is increasing. There's a whole card stock thing. I'm hesitant to say anything because I'm not sure if I have it all figured out. The quantity of 40 of the basic white and vanilla, you know, the normal cardstock, is going away. There will no more be packs of 40 cardstock being sold. It's going to go down to 24, like all of our other cardstocks, right? The colored cardstocks. The color families are in packs of quantity of 24. So very vanilla, if that is still around, I think the cardstock is. Very vanilla, basic white is going down to 24 quantity, so the 40 pack is gone. Also, it is increasing to $14.50, if I have that right. All the cardstocks are increasing to $14, which makes the basic white and vanilla extremely expensive. Well, not extremely expensive, the same price as all the other cardstocks, only from what we were used to paying. It's big. It's a big increase. Don't like go cent to cent, but if I quickly think about it, it's about 75% increase. That is that. And then I first heard that they were going to discontinue the 8.5 by 11. So that was the first announcement. And only have 12 by 12. Well, I almost fell over. Because why, as a card maker, I know as a scrapbooker, I use 12 by 12, but not with my cards. But then I heard somewhere that they re-evaluated that, and that it will no longer be going away. I don't know. Let me know what you heard. Let me know what you heard. That is, I'll try and clarify this as soon as I get a copy of the catalog in my hand, which will be somewhere next week. So, yeah, that is interesting. What else? Okay, and then paper pumpkin. That's the other thing. This one I actually thought I'll leave as is. So maybe I should do a better, well, I'm just going to put 5 for in case I really want to leave this way. I think this is the actual one. I'm just not going to bother changing because it's pretty the way it is, unless I want to maybe do some background stamping on here. But let's go with this. Okay, so the paperpumpkin.com website is down. It is officially gone away and discontinued, closed, whatever you want to call it. It's no longer operational. If you go on there, it just says Paper Pumpkin has moved to stampinup.com. So where you would do your orders, have your demonstrator site, login, or normal Stampin' Up order, that is where Paper Pumpkin has moved to now. So everything is in one website now. So that all happened now the 11th of March. If you had active Paper Pumpkin subscription, everything would be fine. It would just be, prepaid, where you have a card details and it gets, billed every month. And, you get your subscription. No worries. It will just keep on going. If you had a prepaid subscription, like a 3-month, 6-month, or 12-month, that, just went on every month and you still had gets left on it, it just transferred and will keep on going until your subscription is finished. So if you have 2 months left or 6 months left, you will get your 1 kit a month until that is done. Now, if you want to go and change that to a monthly billing, you'll have to log into Stampin' Up site and subscribe. So you have to do a new subscription, or you have to claim your subscription. If you want to see what's happening, what's going on your subscription, you'll have to claim it on Stampin' Up site. Now, I'm not going to start to try and explain how to do that right here. If you're on the Paper Pumpkin Facebook page, it is laid out. It's a very detailed instructions right there. Or if you really struggle, you can text me. I will try and remember to put my number right here. It is also in the description of this video. You can text me and I can send you a link to the instructions on how to claim your Paper Pumpkin. So you will not be able to change anything, modify anything, edit anything, or continue Paper Pumpkin subscription after your prepaid subscription has ended if you did not claim your Paper Pumpkin from paperpumpkin.com. It's not hard. It was pretty easy. I did it in 3 minutes after watching the videos, I think, multiple times. But it's not hard. You just need to know your username and password from your paperpumpkin.com subscription, and then you just log in with that, and then that's it. It's all good. Okay, this is our last card. This is our last card. That was a lot. I'm a bit thirsty. I think I'll probably need some water after talking about all of these things. And then, exciting news is the fact that we have our new annual catalog coming. That is one fun thing. We have our new in colors. Did I not talk about the in colors yet? So we have a yellow, a blue, orange, yellow, blue, orange, pink. And then I haven't seen it in person yet, so I don't know. I'm not sure if it's like a grayish blue or just like a darker basic gray, or I'm not sure what that color is. Ooh, will I be able to remember the names for you guys? Let me think. Okay, so Strawberry Splash. Is it Strawberry Splash? was a previous Stampin' Up color, and that is coming back. So Strawberry Splash is coming back. That is the pink one. It's definitely, I never had, it was before my time, Strawberry Slash. But what I gather is it's more pink than Sweet Sorbet. So where Sweet Sorbet is red, definitely red. Strawberry Slash, not Splash, Slash. Strawberry Slash is pink. It's darker, brighter, but less, a little bit more muted than Melon Mambo. Here. So that's the pink. The yellow, it's hard to, to just from a photo discern the color. It feels bright. It doesn't feel very bright like a pineapple punch or something, but it's somewhere I don't know. It's yellow. It's not like a bumblebee or crush curry. It's more like a daffodil delight yellow. It's more in that range. Orange. The orange is orange. Okay, wait. What's the yellow's name? I can't remember what the yellow's name is. Ooh. Can't remember. Then the orange is Timid Tiger, I think. If I have that right. Timid Tiger is the orange. I don't know. It looks like orange. It looks like pumpkin pie. Whether it's lighter or darker, I don't know. To me, it looks orange. It's pumpkin pie. The blue is the dark grayish color that I don't know if it's gray. Looks a lot like a basic gray, but it's definitely darker. But I'm not sure if it's blue or gray. I'm not sure. Can't discern that yet. Is Secret Sea. That's what that is called. Secret Sea. It's like a basic gray color. Then there's blue. Again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. What is it? Puff. I wonder if I can find it quickly. If I can find it quickly after I'm done with this card, I will find the names. Okay, don't want to close my, this needs to be there right in the middle, but I don't want to cover my chives now. Okay, so I'm going to have to pull this up, which is easy because we just did the little glue thingy, the little dots. So of the retiring in colors, the 2023 to 2025 in colors, I only bought the gold one. What is it called? Wild Wheat. I only bought Wild Wheat. Now I know a lot of people didn't like it, or felt it was horrible. I really like Wild Wheat because it's a good substitute for gold. It's a good, there we go. We're going with that. I may have to play with it a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I stamped my reading on the wrong side of the circle. Anywho, okay, there is that. It's pretty, I like it. I'm gonna have fun making alternatives with this. So there is our 3 cards we made today with the February paper pumpkin kit. Hello spring. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and share, and I will be back shortly with something else.